Hey there, Bissell fans. I know there's a lot of you been waiting a long time for me to do something with these vacuums. So what do you mean these? This is just one. It should just be this. Well, I've got 4 more of these things. So this is the one I got back several months ago. And let me see here. In order to help me remember which one is what, let's see. That in there. All right, so I'm looking at a 2191U, and let's see, serial number, so made in 2019, ending in say 457E, because this one has something that's making the front power nozzle itself be a little warped, and I haven't decided whether or not it's the rug plate itself or the actual hood. I'm not sure yet, but I have 4 more of these of 2 different colors to try out. So one thing that I have noticed is that the very second that I put the rug plate on, the warpage occurs. The second I take it off, everything seems to be nice and straight and level. So this is one machine that I want to see if I can get going again, because right now everything works except that terrible warpage. And no, it's not from over torquing the screws or anything like that. The warpage happens the second you actually put this purple rug plate on. I know in the past some people said, why don't you use an electric screwdriver? Well, I am now, but obviously it's really more of a drill with a bit in it. And that's just to save time, because I'm going to be messing with an awful lot of screws today. So the warpage occurs literally, off to the side, after I just pop on the bottom rug plate. So you probably can't see it, but the right hand side lifts up a little bit. The second that I take that rug plate off, I don't have the issue anymore. So who knows exactly what's causing it. And if I take this rug plate and I lay it flat, it doesn't appear, it really doesn't appear to be, like that warped per se. Yeah, there it is. That's laying pretty flat, just all by itself. And this, in this condition right here, if I put it flat right now, take the height adjustment off. Right now, this isn't warped either. So, let's see if we can figure out what's going on. And everything else works with this. It's perfectly fine. So let's see. I'm looking at what's the I think to take a look at these guys right here first. Wondering what I'm looking at. I have 2 pairs of these. They're sitting over there. So let's see, if I take a look, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, there's no warpage. Either with the purple or the blue, I'm not seeing any warpage. And specifically, the purple one, get that up the other way. Right side up is always preferable. Let's see, we're looking at, obviously, another 2191U. This is a 2019, serial number ending in 0359E. That one is not warped. Oh, here's the end of the plug. Oh, come on, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that something? Yeah, I think something chewed that or melted it, whatever that is. So that's obviously a problem. You can put a new end on. That's not really an issue. But that's not what I'm concentrating on today. This one, well, Looks like a lot of dog hair, I think. And let's take a look at the serial number. Let's see, for this guy, we've got, this is going to be a long video, by the way. So if you like long videos, stick with it. 2020, I would imagine, ending in 6101E. Okay, there's that. Let me dump out some of the dirt and do some basic checks, you know, see if anything's kind of clogged or there's any kind of real issues, because these are all curb finds, by the way. All of them, all 5 of them. One's been cleaned up, but it's a little warped. These I haven't touched since I got them. So let's start with, say, this purple dude here first. So the cord, I think I'm seeing some bare wire here. I'm less than thrilled about that. Well, it's either a bug or a bare wire. Can't tell. That might be okay temporarily to plug in. I'll have to see. But let's take a look at a few other things. Alright, hose first. So here that is. Any clogs? Can I see anything through it? Nope. No appreciable clogs. I'm sure there's stuff in it. But yeah. I'm not seeing anything that's that weird. Come on out. Come on out. Well, that's not a clog. That's pretty much nothing. Let's see. We got some dirt. Nice little pile. Unlock that. There. So there's a nice little pile. Some chunkiness right there. I'm not seeing any damage. Just, you know, regular dirt. Nothing weird. See, this turns. Well, I can see we have a clogged filter. Not this one, the one in there. And let's see, washable filter. Yeah. I mean, you get the big chunks out of it, you know, first. I mean, geez. So if somebody tossed it, maybe for this reason. So, isn't that gorgeous? It's like a kind of like a mud pie. Wow, amazing. Let's see. Does that scrape off? I just wonder how thick it is before I hit sponge. All right, not as bad as I thought, but it's clogged. That is definitely clogged. All right, so what I'm going to do, I have my big blower out here with me for leaves and whatnot. I'm going to blow this off camera. Okay, so using this, I got it to look like this now. A little bit better. Still needs some help, I suppose. Trying to collect all the big chunks here. And yeah, I believe that there's evidence of trying to vacuum up damp material. Maybe not water, but something that's definitely damp. Right, so I'll put that back in just for now. Yeah, That'll be all right for now. Give me that. Let's stick it. Now let's see. Where's the? Just checking for anything else. All right, so that's back together. So far, so good. Show you that. Isn't that something? Ooh. Wonder what that filter looks like. I'll check that later. Alright. Let's check out the brush roll. Oh, I've seen a lot worse than that. I've seen a lot worse than that. You know, these vacuums are so cheap on sale that, you know, I can't really blame people for just buying them. You know, maybe you get it on sale for 50 bucks, whatever it is you pay for it. You know, and if you get like a year out of it and you decide to use it for something that you really shouldn't, well, I mean, who cares? And then that's just how our disposable society is, unfortunately. So, that's kind of chunky. Yeah, definitely. See, this is where somebody has picked up something that's obviously wet. I don't know if that's like a pop spill or whatever. I've had these vacuums outside for so long, they actually no longer smell. Seriously, that's why I left them outside. So it doesn't appear to be feces or anything like that, but yeah, who knows. And you also notice that I'm wearing gloves. Oh, cool. We've got a little piece of metal here. I guess a hairpin, maybe. There you go. Get into the light. So whatever that's doing. Now let's see. Does it spin? Well, not so much. This is really, really rough. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bearings are completely, utterly toast. I mean, it's like gravel. Hope you can see that. I'm getting it to spin a little bit here, but it is excessively rough. Now, clean that up later, if warranted. Let's see, is this the, this is still the 2019. So I wonder if cleaning up this brush roll is really worth it or not to get the, you know, newest bristles, the thickest, tallest, best conditioned bristles, relatively speaking. There's some of the big pieces off. That helps a little bit. Isn't that a nice, nice pile there that we got going? Nice pile. Woo. Something there. It looks like they're definitely picking up a lot of string, and this is a like twine or very thin rope. That always tends to melt things on brush rolls. Yeah, that's not really good. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, belt wise. Well, you know what? The belt is not really that damaged. It's not that bad. this all can be cleaned. If you're seeing this for the first time, all this stuff can be cleaned up. I mean, look, it's plastic. So plastic cleans up real well, and of course, you know, doesn't rust. I guess that's the benefit of plastic. So you got a little rubber band in here. There you go. There's a little rubber band. I hope you can see that. And this spindle here is rusty. Gee, what a surprise. Okay, so I'm going to see if anything terrible. Oh, you know what? This is the one actually with the really bad cord. All right, let me show you the entirety of the bad cord. I am not going to plug this one in now that I see the entirety of the bad cord, because this is what we're dealing with right here. Yeah, there's no way. There's no point. Yeah, I can put another end on, but then I'd have to cut this off, and the cord would be excessively short. So yeah, this one here is definitely a no-go. Don't try to mess with that. Just put another cord on. Okay, so this one we are not going to run. I bet you the motor itself, I think the motor's just fine. I'm not running it very fast, but I'm not detecting anything that's really that bad. So let's continue to disassemble. Go down any farther? No, I guess that's about it. All right. Disassembling we go. Pile of dirt number one. Take another piece off here. Screws right there. So this looks like honestly it's fine. It's very dirty. There's literally no smell. I know it's hard to believe, but there is no smell. Do we have a clog? You know, kinda. It's not much of one. Nah, all right, that's pretty wimpy. That's not much of a clog. Very tiny. Yeah, I mean, there's a little itty bitty clog that. See all that? Yeah, it's nothing worth mentioning. All right, so this can be cleaned up, and you know, maybe I can reuse both the top hood and the bottom rug plate if necessary. It's dirty and it's kind of sticky, but looks like it's in good shape. This I'm going to put off to the side. I guess I could reuse the motor if I find out later on in this video that I need one. Okay, so there is a curb find. Technically it's curb find number 2 for this machine, but in this video this is curb find number 1 Bissell. So we have 3 more to go. I told you this video is going to be long, really long. Maybe I should break it up into multiple videos. Here's a nice dirt pile number 1. You know what? In order to keep track of the dirt pile, I think I'll actually put it back in the bin, and we'll compare them at the end of the video. as best as we can if it doesn't rain. Oh, cool. Got a, oh, okay, that looks like a little filter. Yep. Yeah, it goes on the side of the motor. Ooh. I'll have to save that, but I'm not going to put that back on until I clean it. Okay, that's one. So here's now the second one. Boy, 20 minutes.